Cue all the groans, stretch marks. We're going to be talking about stretch marks in the skin and what you can do to improve them, even making them almost invisible. And I know a lot of you have been waiting on this video ever since the video on cellulite came out. And while they are, of course, two very different conditions in the skin, some similarities between them and the way they are treated actually do exist. Now, for those of you who are new to my channel today and not familiar with who I am, I'm Chris Gibson, skincare expert. I've been doing skincare for 37 years, really long time. Here to help folks like you find skincare that will work for you, not empty your wallet and not do you more harm than good. So if that's the kind of content you've been looking for from someone who's been walking the talk, you're in the right place. I hope you stick around and subscribe. All of that out of the way, stretch marks. Now, stretch marks are actually a scar. Yes, a scar. And what happens, just as the name implies, the skin gets stretched in some sort of manner and it creates a scar. In the healing process, these are usually red or purple and that fades. That's from the inflammation and it leaves sort of a silvery gray line in the skin. And this can happen at any age. There are infants that actually get stretch marks. Of course, during puberty, when people have growth spurts, that can cause them. Most of you ladies are familiar with the stretch marks that can occur or do occur with pregnancy. Quick weight gain, quick weight loss, muscle growth from workouts, something that I am familiar with myself because I work out a lot. I actually do combat stretch marks myself. And some medications and even genetics can all play a role on where these form and how visible they are. So enough about stretch marks and how they occur, but what can you do about them? Well, there are a lot of methods out there, creams designed to help with these. Clearly, an approach to preventing them during things like pregnancy or workouts all should be looked at. But the good news is when you have them, there is one specific type of oil, an all-natural oil that has been shown in clinical studies and of course in people's own personal results to really provide fast improvement, reducing the look of these, almost making them invisible because again, it's a scar, it's not gonna go all the way away, and of course helping to prevent future stretch marks. And while this particular oil has been used in beauty and skincare throughout centuries, it is really super effective because of its high concentration of vitamin A and E and essential fatty acids, things that the skin actually can absorb and help improve not just the surface look of these, but the overall health of the skin in that area. And that oil is argan oil. All of us have heard the most about argan oil when it comes to improving the health and look of the hair, but it's a really amazing emollient oil for skin, especially when it comes to these stretch marks. The essential thing to know about this particular oil, which is not really an essential oil, it's an emollient oil, is the way in which it can help improve these. First, beyond its ability to help nourish and improve the skin's health, it really does help improve skin elasticity and moisture balance and levels. That's going to help plump out the skin, make it look much more even, smooth, and much more well tolerated than some of the actual essential oils that we would think about like lavender oil. That's not to say you cannot mix argan oil with other essential oils like frankincense, myrrh, or even lavender to get great skin results. But when it comes to stretch marks, that's actually not necessary. Argan oil on its own has anti-inflammatory properties. So if you're already seeing that red to purple scarring happen in the stretch mark, applying argan oil and massaging it in can help actually speed up the circulation in the skin, also reducing inflammation and making those marks go away much faster. The other wonderful thing about this particular oil is that it helps encourage new cell growth and it sparks collagen production. It even provides a degree of protection from UVA and UVB light. And while I would not call this a sunscreen on its own, it does have properties that help the skin protect itself from the damaging effects of the sun. All right, so then how do we apply and use argan oil when it comes to stretch marks? You want to apply this oil directly to the skin and massage it in. It works better if the skin is clean and hydrated, so after a shower or a bath is a perfect time to apply this oil. You can do it a couple of times a day, massaging it lightly into the area that you're trying to treat. And one of the great things about argan oil when used on the skin is it absorbs very quickly, so it doesn't leave greasy residue on the surface of the skin. Your skin actually pulls the oil in with all of those benefits and is able to start using it immediately, which is what provides the immediate improvement in the look of stretch marks. And any areas that you have that are prone to these, you would want to use the oil, say, before a workout. If you're pregnant, you can massage the oil in around the areas where stretch marks would occur. And in those cases, always making sure that your medical professional knows that you're going to be applying an oil to prevent stretch marks, just so they are aware of what you're applying to your skin. The other thing that I would tell you to consider is to make sure that you look at the oil that you're purchasing should you decide to use an oil like this. You want an organic Moroccan argan oil that's pure. This is the one I use. It's certified USDA organic. I will put a link down below in the video description box. This particular oil, fairly inexpensive. A little goes a long way, as with most of these. And it has benefits for other things, as we talked about, like hair growth, hair health, and even as a capping mechanism in your skincare routine at night as a last step. Argan oil, all natural, amazing properties for the skin, a clinically proven, super effective way to treat stretch marks and prevent them. You just can't really go wrong when you have something that's all natural that can provide that kind of result. Now, I hope you guys found today's video on argan oil and how it can help improve and prevent stretch marks helpful. If you did, please like it, share it out. Let me know in the comments below should you decide to use it and what results you get. And for even more ways to roll back the clock on skin and body aging, be sure to check out this video that I picked out for you next. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting my channel today. I appreciate you. Stay beautiful, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you over on that next video.